What's up, guys? Today we're going to be covering some preseason standouts from the 2024 preseason so far. All these players have played all their preseason games, so nothing will change over the course of the rest of the preseason, which is just tonight. I'm going to release a part 2 of this video with more players, so watch out for that in the near future. I got some crazy videos coming soon about Ben Simmons, about the 2007 draft, so keep a lookout for those. Starting with Peyton Pritchard. He's going into his 4th year with Boston. He hasn't had the greatest career so far. He's gone down in points per game every single season since his rookie year. But in the preseason, he's been immaculate, scoring 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists on only 22 minutes per game. That's some wild production for how little he played. He also did it relatively efficiently, nothing crazy, but it's the most shots he's ever taken in his career, so it won't be crazy. He did it on 44 field goal, 35 3-point, which is just really impressive for a small guard. Did it pretty efficiently. I'd say his 3-point shooting is definitely better than what was shown in some of the games. A lot of this is brought down by one game where he went 2 for 11, which wasn't good, but he's going to have a lot more minutes, a lot more playing opportunity next year. Without Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon, he will be playing behind Drew, and I don't know how much they're going to play Drew. They might do some load management. Might get injured. He might start occasionally. He might start on occasion. So I think he's going to have a good year. He's going to have his breakout year. He's going to average 12. He's going to be off the bench, that boost that the Celtics need. Him and Delano Banton are great guard depth for them. I've already made a video on Delano Banton. He's really solid, he actually also had a 20-piece in the preseason, so I'm really excited to see what those two can do in Boston this year. Next up, Yuta Watanabe, another team that needs to stay healthy for them to be contenders. The Suns, right? They have their big three, and since they have a big three, they are dominant scorers. They can score from almost everywhere, and they'll be attracting a lot of the defensive attention. So we have Yuta, who's automatic from deep, so he might get a lot of open looks next year, which is really good because he's a incredible 3-point shooter. Last year he was a 50% 3-point shooter at some point. In the preseason, he averaged 10, 3, and 1. Which isn't nothing crazy, but he just looked really good. Fundamentally, like a really good player. He made the right passes. He didn't turn the ball over too much. He was 37% from 3, which is basically 40, and he did a lot of 3-pointers. And I think he'll be an important piece of the Suns in their title contending bout next year. Next up, the youngest player to have back-to-back 40 pieces, Cam Thomas. He just had an amazing preseason where he showed we've seen what he can do before, but with the ball in his hands, I don't know. Brooklyn needs to get him more minutes because we saw what he can do in the preseason or in the regular season when he got minutes. He had 2 40-point games. In the preseason, he had 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists on 43 field goal and 50% from 3. And he looked really good. He led them to a really solid win over the Miami Heat, and him and Ben Simmons were bright spots for the Nets this preseason. Mikal Bridges didn't look so great, but I mean it'll come with time. Just got to get back into the swing of things. But him and Ben Simmons looked really good. I already told you guys I'm gonna be making a video about Ben Simmons, so be on the lookout for that because that's gonna be exciting. But I'm gonna see you guys next time, and thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more weekly takes and a part 2 of this video coming out in the not so far future.